ओ ओ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्परम् ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः तुष्टुवादं सस्तनूभिः व्यसेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्तिः 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 I'll just come in 1 second. Just 1 second, I'll just come. प्रज्ञानां सुपतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुङ् मायया भोजयन्नः मायासङ्ख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विधिजविषयान् प्रास्य भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पार्थसो नस्तुरीयः पार्थसो नस्तुरीयः So last time, first pronouns to each one of you. Last time we were discussing that how the starting from Vishwa Vishwa, Tejas, Prajna. These three are called padas. Turiya is also called pada, but there is a difference between the pada of these Vishwa, Tejas, Prajna and the Turiya. And what kind of pada is Vishwa, Tejas and Prajna? They are called Karana Sadhana. Karana Sadhana. That means they are the instruments to reach the Turiya. They are pada, but they are Karana Sadhana pada. But whatever Turiya? Turiya is called Karma Sadhana pada. Karma Sadhana pada. That means that is the Karana Sadhana, but this is the Karma Sadhana. Karma Sadhana means this is to be reached. The Turiya is to be reached. Vishwa, Tejas and Prajna, they are the means to reach. That's why they are called Karana, and this is called Karma Sadhana. Pada that we have finished. Then next portion is, then we'll tell that why it is called this Atma. It is written here, Swayam Atma Chatuspat. This Atma has 4 quarters. Why it is 4 quarters? Then that is being told here. Katham Chatuspatam iti aha. If it is asked that it has got 4 parts, 4 padas, parts means padas here, and we have discussed that one. That if it is told that it has got 4 padas, what are those 4 padas? Then Bhavan is describing here. This is the third sloka in the Mandukya Upanishad, third sloka. I hope that is the thing that is given in the book. It is the okay. जागरित स्थानः वैस्प्रज्ञः सप्तांगः एकोनविंशतिमुखः स्थूलभुक् वैश्वानरः प्रथमः पादः is the first pada. There are 4 padas. This is the first pada. Who is the first pada? Vaishwanarah prathama pada. This Vaishwanara is the first pada. Of course, it will tell what is the Vaishwanara. Then it will tell later. But first it is telling this prathama pada is Vaishwanara. Okay. Then second pada it will tell later. Third pada it will tell later. Like that it will go. So prathama pada Vaishwanara. And where that Vaishwanara, where does it live? Where is it available? Jagarita sthana. It is available in the, it is also called Jagarita sthana because it is available during the waking state. That's why it is called Jagarita sthana. This Vaishwanara is called also Jagarita sthana. Then what are the other names? Bahisprajna. It has got knowledge of external things. That's why it is called Bahisprajna. Saptanga. Since it has got 7 limbs, that's why it is called Saptanga. Who has got 7 limbs? It is called Saptanga. Who gains the knowledge regarding the external world? Bahisprajna. Jagarita sthana. It is available only in the waking state. That's why it is called Jagarita sthana. Its place is in its dwelling place. Its availability is only in the waking state. Ekona vinshati mukha. Eka means 1, Unna means less, Vinsa means 20. 1 less. That means it is 19. That is the way Sanskrit is told. Dva Vinsa. That means Vinsa is 20. Dva means 2, 22. That is, it is told that way. Ekona Vinshati Mukha. It has got how many mukhas, how many faces? It has got 19 faces. All these things are going to be told. So I'm just telling the literal meaning. Ekona Vinshati Mukha. It has 19 faces or 19 mouths. And Sthula Bhuk. And it can enjoy only gross objects. Vaishwanara. And it is called Vaishwanara. Vaishwanara is the first father. Then we'll go to the details, the commentary. This is the Upanishad is telling this. Then Bhavan Shankaracharya has the commentary. So he's given the meaning of each and every word. Jagaritam sthanam asya iti jagarita sthanaha. Jagarasthana. Why it is called Jagarasthana? This Vaishwanara. Jagaritam sthanam asyati. Asya means of this Vaishwanara. Jagaritam sthanam. Its availability is only in the waking state. Sthanam. The place for the Vaishwanara is only in the waking state. That's why it is called Jagarta Sthana. It is available only in the waking state. So this Vaishwanara is the, previously we were reading as Vishwa, but here it is wrote as Vaishwanara. Vishwa and Vaishwanara. Vaishwanara is in the total sense, Vaishwanara. Vishwa is in the individual sense. Okay? But it is telling the total, the Virata Purusha. The Vishwa, the um, Vishwa is the macrocosmic, but the microcosmic is the, sorry, Vishwa is the microcosmic, macrocosmic is the Vaishwanara. Or Virat. Virat and Vaishwanara both are same. Jagrata Sthanam, Asyati Jagrata Sthana. Then next word is Bahispragya. Then what is Bahispragya, the meaning? Bahispragya स्वात्म व्यतिरेके व्यतिरिक्ते विषये प्रज्ञा यस्य स बहिष्प्रज्ञा. This is all samasas. This is the tatpurusha samasa, षष्ठी tatpurusha samasa. Asya बहिष्प्रज्ञा. Bhihispragya means swatma व्यतिरिक्ते. Swatma व्यतिरिक्ते means other than oneself, other than the self. Visaya prajna, who has got knowledge regarding everything else other than the Atma. That is called Bahisprajna. Bahisprajna has the knowledge regarding everything other than the Atma. And who is this Bahisprajna? This Vaishwanara is the Bahisprajna. So Vaishwanara is the Bahisprajna. Bahir, that means this Bahisprajna will only experience Atma Vyatirikta Visaya. That means the objects other than the Atma. That means there are external objects are there, and this Bahisprajna experiences those objects. One may take in that sense. That's why Bhavan immediately he is adding Bahir Visaya Iva. Not that there are external objects are real and he enjoys that. No, Iva. Iva means as though there are external objects. Actually, he doesn't accept that there is external world, which is made of real objects. So that's why he has to tell immediately, because otherwise he will do, okay, this Vaishwanara is, which is called the Bahisprajna, it experiences external objects. That means external objects are real. No. Bahir Visaya Iva. As though it is like external objects. This word as though, it is used a lot of times. As though. Visaya Iva. And that he is explaining a little more. Bahir Visaya Iva means Prajna Avidya Kruta Avabhasata Ityartha. Bahir Visaya means the knowledge regarding the external Prajna Avidya Kruta. Avidya Kruta means this knowledge of external objects is Avidya Kruta. Avidya Kruta means has risen due to the avidya, because of ignorance. Avabhasata, and this is illusion. Avabhasata means appearing. That means this sense the world of objects are appearing, and this Bahisprajna experiences those external objects which are just appearing. Ityartha, this is the meaning. That one cannot take some other meaning. Then what is the next word? Saptanga. So Saptanga, the meaning is given. Saptanga means who has got 7 limbs. Saptanga, not 7 limbs. Who has got 7 limbs? All are Sashtita Purusa Samasa. Tatha Saptangani Asya. In the same way, like how it is the enjoyer of external objects which are different than the Atma and which is available on the waking state, how it was described before. In the thus, tatha means thus, Saptangani asya, it has got 7 limbs. Saptangani asya. Asya means of this, there are 7 limbs, Saptangani. And where it is Saptangani, then it is quoting from the Chandogya Upanishad, 5th chapter. And the sloka number is 5th chapter, 18th sloka. 5th canto, 18th chapter, and 2nd sloka. There it is told. It is Chandogya Upanishad. What is told? तस्य हवा एतस्य आत्मनः वैश्वानरस्य मूर्धा एव सुतेजाः चक्षु विश्वरूपः प्राणः पृथक् वर्त्मा आत्मा सन्दोहो बहुलः वस्तिरेव रैः पृथिव्येव पादौ. There it is told these things. These is got 7 limbs that is told in Chandogya Upanishad. What is that? Tasya hava etasya atmanah vaishvanarasya. Tasya means of that Vaishvanara, and of this Vaishvanara, what is a Murdha eva Sutejaha? Murdha means the head. The head is Suteja. Suteja means which is Sustu Tejaha Sutejaha. Suteja here, which is well lit means which is Swarga. The head of this Vaishvanara is Murdha means head. Murdha is the Sutejaha, is the Swarga. Heaven is the head of this Vaishvanara. Sutejaha. Chakshuhu Vishwarupaha. And what are the eyes? Please remember. The head is the heaven. Then Chakshu, the eyes are Vishwarupaha. Vishwarupa means the sun. That means who sees all forms is called Vishwarupa, who sees all the forms. The sun sees all the forms in the world. That's why it is called Vishwarupa. So what are the eyes of the Vishwanara? The Suteja. No, sorry, Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa is the sun. So head is the heaven, eyes are the sun. Somewhere it is told eyes and moon, but here it is only told sun. Sun and moon. Here it is told only sun. Pranaha, Pruthak Vartma. Pruthak Vartma means which goes, Vartma means path, which goes in different directions, which goes in different paths. That is the air. So the prana is the air, Pruthak Varma. Atma Sandoha. Pruthak Vartma. Atma Sandoha. Atma means here the body, the trunk. Trunk is the Sandoha. Sandoha. No. So I told wrongly. Sandoha means the trunk. The Sandoha is Bahula. Bahula, which is Bistirna. Bahula means Bistirna. That is the Akasa. So head is the heaven. Then eyes are the sun. The prana is the air. The trunk is the Akasa. Trunk is the Akasa. Please write down. So how many left? One, two, three, four. Basti Reva Raihi. Basti means the Mutra Sangraha Sthana, where the urine gets deposited. That is called the Basti. Basti Eva, that bladder. The bladder of the Virata Purusha is Raihi. Rai means really food, but here it is water. So the bladder of the Virata Purusha of the Vaishvanara is Rai. Then what are the feet? Prithvi eva pado. Then the feet of that Vaishvanara is the Prithvi. So how many things finished here? Six finished. One is Murdha. Murdha is the Suteja. Chakyu is Vishwarupa. Prana is Pruthagatma. Sandoha is Bahula. Basti is Rai. Pada is Prithvi. So these are six parts, but it is told the Saptanga, seven parts. So why the seventh part? Seventh part is told separately. Iti Agnihotra Kalpana Sesattvena Avahani Avahaniyah Agni Asya Mukhattvena Ukta Ityevam Saptangani Yasya Sa Saptangah. Then the seventh part, the seventh part is Iti Agnihotra Kalpana Sesattvena. There is a ritual called Agnihotra. Okay, Agnihotra. In that Agnihotra, the there are different kinds of fire. One is called the Avahaniya fire. One is called a Garhapatya, Dakshinagni. There are different kind of fires are there. Avahaniya is really represents the constructive fire. Avahaniya. And when we offer, see those who are good in the rituals, they know where to offer. One cannot offer like how when you do havan, we just put something anywhere. No, it has to put in a particular place. Avahanya fire. And how they do the Avahanya fire? They will take the like the Uttararani and then Adhararani. There will be two kinds of cups will be there. One is below, one is the top, and then they will rotate. They will try to scrub those two aranis, and the fire will come. And with that fire, they will create the Havan fire. Okay, and this and only they know which is the Avahanya fire. That is the constructive fire. And then a Garhapatya fire is whose nature is to preserve. And the next one is Dakshinagni, that is the destructive fire. But they will offer the oblations only in the Avahanya fire. So the seventh limb is the Avahanya fire, which is the Mukha, which is the receiving place. There everything has to be offered. Mukhatvena Ukta Ityevam Saptangani. This way there are seven limbs are there. Is it clear to everybody? What are seven limbs? Okay. And who has got seven limbs? Yasya Saptanga. That entity is called a Saptanga. So Saptanga is another name for Vaishvanara. Saptanga finished. Then the next word is Ekona Vinsati Mukha. What is Ekona Vinsati Mukha? That will be told in the next portion. Tatha, in the same way, that means how we are the Saptanga who are described, in the same way Ekona Vinsati Mukha is also described. Tatha Ekona Vinsati Mukha Mukhani Yasya. In the same way, it has got Ekona Vinsati. Eka means one, Una means less, Vinsati means 20. It was called Saptanga because it was seven limbs. It was called Vaisprajna because it was getting the knowledge regarding the external world. Jagratasthana because its dwelling place was Jagratasthana. That's why it was Jagratasthana. Same thing is Ekona Vinsati Mukha. These are all Sashti Tatpurusha that he is telling. Tatha means in the same way. Tatha Ekona Vinsati Mukhani Yasya. That Mukhani, this is a plural. Mukham Mukhe Mukhani. And a neuter gender, that's why Mukhani. Otherwise it would have been Narahu Narahu Naraha. Otherwise plural it should have been. That means Mukhaha it would have been, but it is mukhani. तथा एकोनविंशति मुखानि यस्य mukhani asya. It has got 19 mukhas. 19, and what is mukha it will be told later. So it has got 19 mouths or faces. And what are those 19 faces? 19 mouths? Buddhindriyani. Buddhindriyani means the organs of knowledge. The organs of knowledge. There are 5. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. So these are the 5 Buddhindriyani. Buddhindriyani, what happens to Buddhindriyani? Through that we perceive things, not gain the knowledge. We perceive things. That's why it is called their organs of perception. Buddhindriyani means organs of perception. In order to gain knowledge, first we have to perceive. After perception, then everything is received by the mind. Mind is the reception. First perception, then reception, then analysis, then knowledge. There are so many things are happening. Buddhindriyani is the organs of perception through which the outside stimuli will come within us. They are called a Buddhindriyani. They are the entry point. So through that, the outside stimuli, they will go. Stimuli of Sabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. These are in the external world that will enter into us. For the knowledge always takes place within. But first these stimuli, they have to go within. Like when previously also we have discussed, a tree is there. Now we tell that, there's a tree outside and I am gaining the knowledge of the tree, which is outside world. But actually no. What I am seeing outside is what is inside. It is actually inside thing is appearing as outside. Like when we are in a movie theater, the reel, the film, which is rotating around a spindle, and then there's the arc light that is behind us. It is not in front of us. We are looking to the front, but that film roll is behind us, and the light is falling on that. Then that is projected on the screen, and we are seeing on the screen, but it is actually there in the behind us. Same thing, which is there inside all the tree, mountain, river, birds, human beings, our relatives, whatever we are seeing, everything is inside. The impression that in the film form, in the vasana form, it is inside. And that we are seeing as if it is looking like it is outside. Okay. Then it is looking like as if it is outside, but actually it is not outside. Everything is inside. If it is really outside, then we cannot see, because our eyes, they don't have the ability to take the tree inside, and we'll see that the tree is like 90 feet, 100 feet. We cannot see that, because if the tree has to go through our eyes and then we'll see the tree, then we'll die. We'll die. Tree is not outside at all. We are seeing, actually, science tells in a different way. Science tells that, it is outside, but a inverted image is created on the retina, very small, tiny. It is created on the retina, and we are seeing that. We are seeing that inverted image as the straight image. Science explains in its own way, but Vedanta tells us nothing is outside. Outside world is nothing but the projection of the inner world. Outer world is a projection of the inner world. That's why any dealing, if we know how to deal within, then only we can be comfortable outside. Now we are trying to live happily, we are trying to deal outside. It will never succeed, because the problem is inside. Everybody is inside. Our father, mother, brother, sister, son, daughter, children, grandchildren. Everybody is inside. We are projecting. We are projecting. All our experiences are happening only within. They're not a thing. Now you may tell that, oh, Swamiji, you are sitting there on the near the on the chair and we are seeing you. I am not sitting here. You are seeing the Swami which is created in your retina. You are seeing that. If you tell that no, Swami is sitting there, or you are all sitting there, that is not correct. That is not correct. Because outside things, if it is outside, we cannot see. In the same way, all our sorrows and joys, elation, depression, happiness, unhappiness, tensions and worries, everything is happening inside. If they're outside, we cannot experience them because they're outside. See how it is very difficult to accept. But really, science is telling the same thing. Science is telling we are not seeing the tree which is outside. We are seeing the tree which is created in the retina. It is a thought form of the tree we are seeing. When it is, there is no leaves and inside there is no leaves or the root and the soil is not there. If it will be there, the tree has to grow inside our. Then we'll see. Man, I don't think anybody can see anything. The world, what we are seeing, is exactly like a movie. Exactly like a movie. There is no difference at all. And the movie, do you know why it is called movie? Because everything is moving. That's why it is called movie. And that moving thing, it moves people. People get really carried away by what they see on the screen. But if you go and touch the screen, there is nobody there. There is nobody. There is no Dharmendra, there is no Hemavalinde. There is nobody. There is no fire, there is no water. Particularly when you go to see the three-dimensional movies, and they will give us the glass, and we will see that that lion is jumping towards us. There no people get scared and they go back, but there is no lion there. It is just appearing. So the world has no real value. The world has only entertainment value. If one wants to enjoy, gets fascinated, that is okay. But if one gives reality, then it is a problem. The movie, when you go to a theater, it is just to enjoy. Don't read people give commentary. This is like this. Okay, the dance was like that. The doctor did like this. This comedy was like that. People give 100 kind of commentary, but it's just sound and like that. There's nothing. Nobody there. Nobody there. And people get so much of this film actor or actresses every day in the newspaper regarding them, what dress they wear, what food they eat, and what. Now they are getting married one after another, left and right. They're not getting married in India. They are getting married in somewhere else. Thousands and thousands of dollars they spend, and people are there. They have got like WhatsApp, then Facebook, and people subscribe like in millions, in millions, because we give reality to that. And they are going through their own issues. Okay, own issues. Here also there are actors and actresses. Many of them they are the drug addicts. But people, okay, he looks like that, she looks like that. They give commentary, and they want to see them again and again. If God will come and a film actress will come, God not a single person will be there. God film actors, thousands of people will attend because it fascinates us. It fascinates. But all our like our relationship with different people, the perception of different things in the world, only they have entertainment value. There is no, we should not give, one should not give any more value than what really deserves. If you give more value, will be burnt. That is called exaggeration. If I tell, oh, okay, you are so nice, you are so kind, you are so beautiful, this is exaggeration. One day will tell exactly the opposite. Exactly opposite. For entertainment, it is nice. But if you give reality, you have to give a big price. That's why they tell always in the world, remain in the world, enjoy the world, but with a detachment. ईशावास्यम idam sarvam yatkinchit jagatyan jagat tena tyaktena bhunjita. The secret for enjoyment is be detached and enjoy. If you give reality and get one with it to enjoy, then we suffer at the end. Because the world is illusion, it is not there. So buddhindriyani, these sense organs are like outlets, like doors and windows, through which, like windows, through which the external stimuli they enter within buddhindriyani. There are five. Karmendriyani. Karmendriyani is organs of speech, then hands, legs, legs, then the organ of excretion and organ of procreation. These are the five organs of action. Five organs of perception and five organs of action. Total 10. It was telling 19. So we'll see. Chadasa Vayavascha. Chadasa. These are 10. Then Vayavascha Pranadaya Pancha. Then five Vayava means five kinds of prana, five kinds of air is called the prana. Five pranas. Okay. Prana, and I think we have already discussed prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. Already we have discussed, isn't it? Okay. Prana is responsible for taking in. Prana is responsible for any action. To take something from outside to inside, for that prana is responsible. Apana is rejection. Whatever has to come out from our system and it has to be thrown out, ejected out, that happens because of apana. Prana, apana. Then vyana. Vyana is responsible for circulation. Then samana. Samana for digestion. Then udana for inspiration or transmigration. These are the five pranas. So total five buddhindriyani, five karmendriyani, five prana. They are 15 now. Then manaha, buddhi, ahamkara, chitta. These are four. Mana, buddhi, ahamkara, chittamiti, mukhani va mukhani. These are total 19. These are total 19. Mukhani va mukhani. That means as though they are mukhas, they are not really the Vaishvanara has got like 19 mouths. No. Mukhani, they work like the mukha, as though they are like mukhas. Tani upalibdhi dwarani. What is the meaning of mukhani? Upalabdhi dwarani. Upalabdhi means entry point. They are the entry points. Through that, everything has to enter into us. See, then only experience takes place. Through these 19 factors, the Vaishvanara experiences. And out of that, the Buddhindriyani, they come directly in contact with the sense object, with the external objects directly. They participate directly with the sense objects. But all other things, they don't participate directly. Karmendriya, it helps. They help, but they are not directly involved in the experience. But Buddhindriyani, they are directly involved. Prana also directly is not involved. Indirectly it is involved. तानि उपलब्धि द्वाराणि इत्यर्थः स एवं विशिष्टः वैश्वानरः स एवं विशिष्टः एवं विशिष्टः means that Vaishvanara is of this type. That means it has got these 19 parts, is this type, and it is called Vaishvanara. Okay, this Vaishvanara, in this way which is described, that it has got five jnanendriyas, five karmendriyas, five pranas, then mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, antakarana, four, and that is called Vaishvanara. So this Ekono Vinsati is 19, it has got 19 mukhas. Ekono Vinsati mukha. Then Yathoktehi Dwaraihi. Yathoktehi Dwara means as it is told. Dwara means the entry point. Entry point, Upalabdhi Dwara and Dwara both are same. These are the points, these are the 18 apertures. These are the 18 places or 18 things through which the Vaishvanara will only experience the external world. Yathakta Dwara, Yathakta means whatever is told previously, this 19 mouths. Sabdadin Sthulani Visayan Bhunkte iti Sthulavuk. Then next word after Ekona Vinsati Mukha, the next word is the Sthulavuk. So he is telling what is the meaning of Sthulavuk. Yathakta Dwara, through these 19 doors, Sabdadin Sthulani Visayani Bhunkte iti Sthulavuk. Why because Sthulavuk? Because it enjoys, it experiences Sabdadin. Sabda Adin. Adi means starting with. Starting with Sabda. Sabda, Sparsa, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. It can experience those. It cannot experience anything related to Atma. It can experience everything external other than Atma. Sabdadin Sthulani. It can only experience the sthula object. Sthulani Visayani Bhunkte. Not only it perceives, it experiences them too. Bhunkte. Bhunkte means it enjoys, eats, experiences. That's why it is called Sthula Bhuk. It can only enjoy Sthula objects. That's why if one is too much identified with the Vaishvanara, Vaishvanara is the name of the ego in the waking state. If one is too much identified with this ego, then one has to depend on a lot of gross objects. One will make a huge house. That house, which is very expensive, one will spend millions and millions, let us say 10 million, for example. But then that entire house will be filled with objects, a big box or a big bathroom, or these things, at all the equipments. That means we may tell that this land I purchased for myself, but actually we are buying the land for this motorcycle, for this car, for this shoes, for this wardrobe, for this kitchen counter. We are buying land for them. We need only this much land. How much land? The casket, that much of, at the end, how much of space we are taking? Only that much of space is really needed for us to stay, to sleep. And for standing, we don't need that much. Only sleeping, we need little more space. That's all. But we buy such big land because those objects, they need space. And why? And for that purpose, to buy that land, then one has to earn that much of money. To earn that money, one has to get the job. To get the job, one has to study. Then one has to go to a particular college. See how it is just to enjoy the gross objects. Some pizza, lasagna, some movie, some potatoes, some apple. I don't think that anybody, suppose somebody is going to the Berkeley University or Stanford University, that person will eat amrut. Will take, no, I'm from that university, I want amrut. And this who is from the county college, only that person will enjoy the grass subject. No, where all our study and everything is just to eat something, that's all. Eat and enjoy, that's all. Go to a movie, go from this place to that place, arrange parties, and we want it to be uninterrupted. I don't want that I'll be lacking in anything. Whenever I want to enjoy something, I can go. Any hotel, I can go. Any dosa, I can. Any place where some Italian things, I can go. That for that person we need money. So Sthulapok, this Vaishwanara is only will enjoy only. That's why buy one, get three are so popular. Huge stores are for this. Big, you will not see any place to how will be happy inside. You will not find a place. Even in when you do the temple or religious places, there also idli, dosa, if it is not there, not a single person will go. That vada has to be there, that laddu has to be there, jalebi has to be there. If those things are not there, not a single person will go. Maybe, okay, no, okay, let us go and see how the Lord Rama is doing. Because we are just, because we identify with that Vaishwanara, which only enjoys gross objects. So that's why all these gross things have to be there. See, those people who are doing meditation, like whether it is Buddha or Puja Gurudev, where they are going, there is nothing. All the sense objects, that means the Vaishwanara is completely eliminated. There is nothing for the Vaishwanara. If it will be told, we really like the, if somebody is coming from the ashram to our centers, we like them. Okay. But if it is told that, okay, do you like, oh, okay, they're so nice and all those things, they're giving us knowledge. If you tell that, okay, you go and study there, oh, we'll go. Because we cannot get rid of this pickle. We cannot get rid of this the bed, the pillow. These are the things that is, and the Chintu Mintu who are giving so much of, like one is pulling the ear, one is pulling the nose. Then we do not have a responsibility as if we are doing everything for them. We'll make thousand reasons why not to go. But the sages and all those things, for them, Vaishnava is just eliminated. They go to a place where nothing for the Vaishnava is available. Nothing is available. So to, like now, how we are thinking that without the gross objects we cannot live, it is impossible. Without phone we cannot live. We can live without our spouse, without our children, but we cannot live without a phone. Now it has come to that extent. Then it is told, go for Tirtha Yatra, go for the Triveni, or go for Mansarovar, or go to like this Char Dham, because their phone will not work. Then you will see 1 month I stayed there, but I am okay. Without the phone, I lived there for, and here our attached bathroom. But there one has to go outside. And here we have got hot water is coming from the shower. But there you have to take a bath in that water, that Mansarovar water. It's so cold, one will freeze. And all our comforts and the TV and music and nobody there, nothing. Just to allow ourselves to enjoy. For that reason, one should spend some time in ekante sukhamasyatam. In Sadhana Panchakam, Bhavan Shankaracharya has told, don't remain with people all the time. Because we think that without them we cannot live, we cannot be happy. But take some time, ekanta. Don't meet anybody. Or at home, go to a basement and stay there for 1 hour. Don't always hang around people, okay, what are you doing? What are they sitting and talking, all gossiping, unnecessary things? No. We have come alone and will go alone. And when we are alone, then only we'll know ourselves. Even there will be the desire to know ourselves. If always we are with somebody and we'll make a nice word, Swamiji, I have the family, I am to take care of them. We are doing nothing for them, okay? We now depend on them, we make them dependent on us. Everybody. We give this idea that without me, you cannot survive. Everybody survives, the world goes. World goes world. I remember one of our professors, he was a mathematics professor, our head of the department, and very brilliant person. He had got that FNASC award, Fellow of National Academy of Sciences. In India, very few people have got that award, and he's one of them. In Odisha, he was very brilliant person, mathematics professor. And in the horoscope, it was told that he will meet an accident. His death will be in some accident. That's why he will never go in any kind of vehicle. Even if it's 10 miles, he will walk. And he will walk so fast. His legs will not, because always he is walking, so his legs will fall like military people. Like he is short height, but he will go so fast. And a lot of professors, lecturers, and they come from different colleges to do research under him to the university. So one day somebody's birthday, somebody's son's birthday was there. So all other staff members were going. So one of the lecturer who is from a different college, who is doing research under him, he doesn't know that the head of the department doesn't sit any on vehicle. Always he will walk. He will not go in the car or motorcycle. He will not go. For so many years he was living like that because his parents have told that way that your death will be by some accident. That's why he was avoiding. But that day he was going and walking to the reader's home whose son's birthday. And another lecturer came and told us, "Sir, I will take you there. I'm going there. I will take you." He told, "No. You go. I will walk there. You go." But he insisted, and he cannot tell that I will die if I sit on the. Then he sat in the scooter in the behind, and immediately he was going that road meets the highway, national highway. National highway. All the time trucks are going from the north to south. They are going, and trucks one after another they are going, and he suddenly and this place where he sat on the scooter and the highway, it is very less distance. And when a truck came, he could not control the scooter, and it shook. As a result, he braked, but it shook. So the professor who was sitting behind, he just fell down. And where he fell, there the slope is so that that road is made very high. So he just rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled. See, within 1 second, all these things are happening. 1 second. Everything was okay. And he went and his head hit the stone. He died on the spot. He died on the spot. So, and then at the time, he was married a little late. So the children, um, only one child actually, the child was born very late. The child was in the like fifth grade or sixth grade child when this happened. Then his wife was really crying, and they are making a new home. They have purchased land and they're making a home, big home, their house they are making, and suddenly he's gone, and wife is not doing the job. So she was crying, and we have professor in the university. Professors are like everything. So we went to their home, and she was crying and crying and crying. Who will take care of the child and everything? But everything, and now the child is doing a big job, and she's a very bright girl. Everything is taken care of. We think that because of us, everything is going. Even if we are not there, everything will go better. So we make this scenario, or we tell that I am responsible. That's why I want a job. I want the income. But actually, these are all false things. These are fake things. World is not running because of our earning. No, but we want to enjoy. Instead of telling that I want to enjoy some pakoda and some samosa. They do okay, children they want samosa. I will tell. Then I will make samosa so that I can eat. Or I'll buy. When he is coming from the work, he will bring the samosa. If you tell, okay, no, you have brought from children, let only children let them eat. He will not bring next time. He will eat there and he will come. Because he is not getting स्थूलभुक्. It is the शब्दादीन् स्थूलानि विषयान् भुङ्क्ता इति स्थूलभुक्. It can only enjoy gross objects. If we And when it is enjoying, when it is it will have always the insecurity that it may come to an end. That's why it will keep more. It will enjoy only one laddu it can eat one day because sugar is going up, but it will keep 100 laddus. It will freeze in the freezer because it can enjoy after that because it's not available. Always its existence is depending on the acquisition and hoarding of material objects. Stula. That's why it is called Stula. Then next word is called the Vaishwanara. Why it is called Vaishwanara? It is given Vishvesham Naranam Anekadha Nayana Nayanat Vaishwanara. Nayanat Vaishwanara. Vishvesham means all people, all individuals, all entities. Naranam, Vishvesham Naranam, all human beings. Anekadha means it drives them, it makes them to go in different directions. Nayanat, it leads them in different directions. This Vaishwanara leads people in different directions. That's why it is called Vaishwanara. Its name is Vaishwanara because it leads different people in different directions. Even the same person also different directions. Like sometimes the person will be happy, sometimes will be unhappy, sometimes will be depressed, sometimes will be elated, sometimes it will be inspired, sometimes it will be feeling down. It guides them in it leads them in different directions depending on their karma, depending on the past karma of the jiva, of the human beings. This Vaishwanara, it leads them in different directions. That's why it's called Vaishwanara. Yadva. Then another meaning of Vaishwanara. One meaning is that it leads all in different directions. That's why it's called Vaishwanara. The second meaning is Yadva, means secondly, Vishwa Vishwascha aso narah cha iti Vaishwanarah. Yadva Vishwa aso narah cha iti. That means that who is all the naras? That means who is all the beings? One meaning is who leads all in different directions, and the second meaning is who is that cosmic form? Who is all these beings? That is called Vaishwanara too. There are two meanings. And the second one is called Narasaiti Vishwanara, not Vaishwanara, it is called Vishwanara. But then Bhavan Shankaracharya has written the meaning Vishwanara eva Vaishwanara. It is Tadhita. It is Tadhita. Vishwanara eva Vaishwanara. This Vishwanara is the Vaishwanara. So there are two meanings. One is that this Vaishwanara leads everybody to work differently and to have different experiences. Also, it includes all. That's why it's called Vaishwanara. That is the Virat Purusha. Virat Purusha includes everybody. Sarva Pinda Atmani Atma Ananyatvat. Sarva Pinda Atma Ananyatvat Sa Prathama Pada. Then why it is called Prathama Pada? Next, what is the Prathama Pada? Why it is called Prathama Pada? Sarva Pinda Atma Ananyatvat. That means it is not since it is not different from all the pinda means gross body. Since it is not different from the gross body, that's why it is called Prathama Pada. How it is? There's no connection. Why it is? It includes all. That's why it is called Prathama Pada. Just one is telling just like that. No, the meaning is etat purvakatva आदि उत्तरपादाधिगम्यस्य प्राथम्यमस्य. That means etat purvakatvat. This is the first, depending which uttarapada, all other padas will come. First there should be one, then only two will come. That's why one is called fast. Then the second is will come. So the Vaishvanara is the fast mukha, and depending on that, all other padas will survive. All other padas to whatever padas for their for their existence, they depend on this Vaishvanara. That's why Vaishvanara is called the Prathama Pada. Then the question is the Purva Paksha. Here the Purva Paksha, Uttara Paksha. Purva Paksha means who doesn't agree with this explanation is called the Purva Pakshi. Uttara Paksha means who is telling in favor of the whoever accepts this meaning, whatever is told by Bhagavan Shankaracharya, that person is called Uttara Pakshi. Uttara Pakshi means what the commentary is telling Uttara Paksha. Purva Paksha means who is opposing what Bhagavan Shankaracharya has told. Then the Purva Paksha is telling Katham ayam atma brahma iti. Katham, he is telling because the explanation of Sadbhamhi etat brahma ayam atma brahma swayam atma chatuspat. To tell the meaning, all this commentary we are reading. So this Purva Pakshi, he is telling Katham ayam atma brahma iti pratyag atmanah asya chatuspatve prakrute divlokadinam murdhadi angattvamiti. You are talking regarding the that Atma is Brahman. But now we are telling that its head is the heaven and the leg is the Prithvi. What is it? This doesn't belong to an individual. What are you talking? That is a doubt that came, and that will see the meaning of that. Bhagavan is telling no. When Upanishad is telling, it is the commentary. Bhagavan Shankaracharya is telling that this is the meaning of the Saptanga, the 7 limbs. At that time, when like in Taittiriya Upanishad told, it is ayam dakshina paksha, ayam uttara paksha. This is the right hand, this is the left hand. But now here everything is told like a cosmic level. But the talk is regarding Atma, and you are telling regarding, that's why it doesn't make any sense. Then how this doubt Bhagavan Shankaracharya has removed in his commentary, that we'll see next time. Naisa dosa, it is not a defect at all. It's not a defect. When it is told that his head is the heaven, it is not a defect. When told his legs on the earth, it's not a defect. Eyes are the sun, not a defect. Prana is the Vayu, not a defect at all. And that he will explain. So we'll see next time. And if anybody has to ask something, then you can ask.
Swamiji, I understand. Swamiji, you are taking a chapter 1, Agama Prakran, Slok Upanishad mantra 1, 2, 3.
Today discussed.
Yes.
Not finished.
And you also read other slokas. Are they Karika slokas or Shankaracharya's? That I'm not following. The other
Karika, see, this Upanishad has got 12 slokas. Now we are in the 3rd sloka.
Third, yes.
When the 12 slokas are over, Mandukya Upanishad is over. Karika comes afterwards.
Yeah, but Swamiji, when you are referring to like other slokas, like slok number 3 of the Upanishad mantra, mantra 3, I am following that. But other slokas,
that is Bhagavan Shankaracharya's commentary.
Commentary. Is it in this book? Is that in this book?
No, that is not there. Gurudev has given lectures, because the book reading was lectures. He is not reading by word.
Okay, I see.
Like how he was giving lecture on Ramacharitamanasa and reading the book word by word, that is difference is there.
Yes.
So
okay, so
we are reading that detailed thing from the Bhagavan Shankaracharya's commentary. This is Bhashya we are reading.
Pujya Gurudev's commentary on Bhagavan Shankaracharya's commentary.
Yeah, it is based upon Bhagavan Shankaracharya's commentary.
Okay, I see.
Yes. But like words, Sanskrit words, there is not written. He has told in English. He has given commentary.
It's very interesting because Swamiji, now Atman is now going into this Vishwanar, a detailed description of Vishwanar.
Vaishwanar.
Vaishwanar, yeah.
Vaishwanar. Vaishwanar, because then because you have the 4 parts, Atma is Chatuspa, so that
Yes.
is telling Vaishwanar. Vaishwanar is one pada. Then second one is another
Yeah.
pada. So it is what is written in the Upanishad is not just words are just added. So he's explaining. He has to, otherwise how Atma will have 4 padas.
Yeah, it's very difficult to understand, even impossible
Yeah, it is no way.
for people like us.
Yeah, nobody, even us, since we are taught, we have the idea and we are reading this book and we are telling. If
Yes.
otherwise also to understand Bhagavan Shankaracharya's commentary, if you are not taught, I don't think that we can tell.
No,
No.
Impossible.
Impossible.
We haven't got that level at all.
Right.
Yes.
So that's
Okay,
why you are reading Pujya Gurudev's book and the commentary. And that's when you are hearing this and you will read that, then you will see that, okay, that's why it is told. Because there, all the things are, if it was, then that book would have been like this thick. It will.
Yes. Okay, Swamiji.
Thank you.
Pranams.
And Hari Om. Anybody else has to ask anything?
Yeah, Swamiji, I think when you see, you said, Swamiji, for example, you said you don't really see them, you see the inverted image in your eyes. So it's not.
What we are seeing that subtle form of the Swami. That we are seeing. We are not seeing the Swami who is outside. There's no Swami outside.
Yeah, so you are just, but in reality, we can touch the Swamiji. So I guess it's the example. Yeah, I think it's a limitation of the example.
In the dream also you can touch. In the dream also you touch so many people, but they are not there actually.
Yeah.
Touching to feel that I am touching somebody in the dream also people you will see that some people they just walk. They are seeing something, they walk, and sometimes somebody is one person, he really wanted to become a football player, but he was never allowed in the team. So in the dream, then he got married and he had child. The child was sleeping in the bed. So there he is playing football on the bed, and he gave a kick. And you know whom he gave a kick?
His wife.
Not wife. It was the child. The child is with a football. He gave a kick. That child fell down, and then the child is crying. Then everybody got up, but actually he is playing a football, but the child came on the way. So one can, it is not that only gross thing only we are touching. No, we can touch also, even if in the dream world also we can touch.
But that was in the Swapna stage. It was in the dream stage.
There is no difference. There also we are touching. If we asked, if another dreamer friend will ask that what are you doing, this dream person will tell that I am eating laddu. But both are dream. This person is dream, the laddu is dream, who is asking also dream. The same thing is happening here too. We think that okay, somebody is there, so what we see is inside. It is not real. It is not the way we see. It is not like when we see a movie. Also we see people. Everything is going on. Dism, dasm. It is fire is there. Tiger is running. The people are walking. Dance is going on. People are playing. There's nobody there. Nobody there. And again, some people, they are so addicted to movies. They will buy. I don't know what is happening now. Previously, all the Indian stores, they are keeping big this cassette, the video cassette, and they will bring 4 or 5 throughout the night. Mom, dad, beta, betty, they will watch this movie. I don't know what they get. But if you're in the class, in the 5 minutes, they'll go to sleep. But movie seeing, they can remain awake throughout the night.
But it's called binge watching.
Huh?
Binge watching.
There is nobody there. Nobody. The movie, there is nobody. It's just a video. But it look like, okay, that actor and that actress was so nice. This person has done this thing. But actually, there's nobody. People are there, smart people are there. They want money because of our foolishness. There is nobody there.
So Swamiji, from this time, Swamiji, state, the waker and the dreamer both are unreal.
Yeah, both are same thing. Somebody
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om. Yes.
Hari Om pronouns to you.
Thank you, Mangal, all the time. Gurudev, bless you.
Swamiji,
Sorry, you can go ahead first. That's fine.
No, go ahead, Rituji. You can go ahead. I can go after you.
Is it okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Swamiji, so as we do Mananam on and existence as it appears, or as though it is there, is dependent on knowledge.
Dependent consciousness.
On the awareness.
Right.
So only something is there because we are aware of it. Because there is awareness. It's like it's like a knowingness, because there is a light of knowingness. And that is there. That's why we are like similarly, like in the dream state, we are aware. That's why the dream is appearing. Similarly, in the waking state, there is this consciousness or
awareness to know anything. Awareness is needed.
So knowledge is prior to the existence.
Existence and knowledge both are same.
Both are same. They're interdependent. They cannot exist without each other.
Because without consciousness, existence is not possible. Existence will not be. Existence will be non-existence. If there is no consciousness,
nothing.
If there is no consciousness, then there will be nothing. Yes, without consciousness, everything will be nothing, and without existence, everything will be non-existent.
Non-existent, which is the reality. But like my world as it appears as a jiva is different from what appears to you. Yes. So the difference between my world and your world is vasana, right?
Yes.
So the vasanas are like that seed form through which this light of consciousness falls, and then the world is projected.
Yes,
like on a screen.
World is a projection. World is not really, it is existing, it is a projection.
And the screen is the mind.
Yes.
The screen is just the mind.
Yes.
And the body is also appearing.
Vasana is in the mind. The light is falling on the vasana, which is in the mind. And then we are seeing outside. And that is the outside means here it is the mind is everywhere. So we are seeing that projected in the mind, and that we are seeing.
So once one sees this clearly, then why do we say in Vedanta or in spirituality that one should just purify your vasanas, no matter how much we purify your vasanas? Suppose even if I am completely in sattva guna, but I'm still bound if I am thinking that everything is coming, because if it is non-existent, then aren't I free?
Yes. See, if it is why I feel bound, that's why this bondage is not. It is just like how the rope is bound to the snake. It is like that. It is not really. Nobody is bound.
Yes.
Nobody is bound because there is nothing else to bind us.
Exactly.
The vasana. The other name for vasana is ignorance. All these things are
ignorance.
Ignorance. Ignorance. But ignorance at the individual level is called vasana. Ignorance at the total level is called maya. When you call Ishvara, at that time you use the word maya. Jiva is the word vasana, but both mean the same thing. When we do not recognize really who we are, if we recognize who we are, that is all pervading. That is all. Then there cannot be any other thing. If there is one thing which is all pervading, there cannot be any other thing other than that.
Except except the self.
Except the self. Yes. If anything we are seeing other than the self, it is because of ignorance. If we are seeing the snake on the rope, it is not that really snake is there. We are seeing that one. It is because of the non-apprehension.
So the subject-object relationship which I'm perceiving is because of ignorance, because there is no subject and object.
Yeah, there is nothing but subject. Subject word is used with respect to object only. So there is only one awareness, that's all. And I am that awareness. All these things are just a way of telling.
Thank you so
I,
much.
only I. That's all. I am so and so is a false non-entity. Swami Shivananda will tell, I am so and so is a false non-entity. It is just a false thing, and we give so much of importance to that. I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm a husband, I'm a wife, I'm a child, I'm a good person, bad person. But actually, now we can see, suppose I consider myself I'm the president, then what happens, you can see where it will lead to if one is giving too much importance, where it will, even war can start in the country. If one is too much, if somebody doesn't go, then what one will do?
I noticed that when we do like, sorry, I'm not sorry to take so much time, but
No,
just
okay.
so when I go for these walks outside, and it's so blissful, but as soon as I start describing, like the mind, that there is a tree, or how beautiful the day is today, or how beautiful the weather is, the bliss is reduced, because now the mind is coming, and now it's seeing an object, basically.
It is not because of seeing the tree.
Yeah.
If one sees the tree as the self, then one will enjoy. See, I am there in front. That's why one has to bring that tree. Who is this tree? I am there in the form of the tree. I am there in the dog. I am in the form of the wife. I am in the form of the husband. Then one will enjoy everything. And that enjoyment will, nobody can take it away. Because that is because of when one sees the ornament with gold, suppose somebody breaks the ornament, then it will not make me sad, because anyhow the same gold is there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So Swamiji, as you said, so we define an object with respect to the subject. Otherwise, there is no object.
Yeah.
It's only subject.
And there's no subject. If there's no object, there's no subject. See, when you tell, okay, she's my wife. Wife is only with respect to the husband. With respect to children, one is not a wife. And the husband is not, if there's no wife, there's no husband. It is all relative. This subject-object relationship is interdependent. They are dependent on each other. If subject is
but
not
ultimately, there is only one subject which we define as Brahman, right? Where we don't have
then we don't
call only it experience.
Then we don't call it subject. It is, that's all. It is the truth. There is no subject. We don't use the word subject there. With respect to the world, we tell that Atma is the subject and the world is the object. But when one understands the world is illusion, then there is no subject-object relationship. It is only is. It is, that's all. Atma alone is. Even Atma is also a name. We are giving, who is that to give name? Why it will Atma? Why it will not be called as mango? That way we are telling it is just a name that is given by us. One cannot mono daksha. That's when Dakshina Stotra, that one will just keep quiet, because one cannot describe this way, one cannot describe that way, one cannot tell this name, one cannot tell Krishna, one cannot tell Rama, one cannot tell Jesus. It will only say one thing. Only one reality is there. That way one will understand.
You, Swamiji, also you mentioned all the other padas survive or depend on the Vaishwanara.
That's why Vaishwanara is called a Pratham Pada.
So, isn't it that Turyam is, everything is dependent on Turyam? If you don't have Turyam, then you don't have the others. Isn't it that way? I don't know. I was confused.
Yeah, that's why all these are unreal. This Vaishwanara, that's why it has to be, at the end, it has to be dissolved. Otherwise,
one dissolves in the other.
One dissolves in the other. In the process, all will dissolve. Only Turya will stay. Turya is our nature. Nobody can negate the Turya.
Okay.
So we are negating one by one.
Yes.
Showing you second, third, and fourth, everything negates. One dimension. So yeah, alone dimension.
At the end, who is negative cannot be negative. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.